Hello and welcome to Preschool Interactive. This is our story time for ages 3 to 5, although we do get a lot of toddlers as well. And we always start with some dancing music, maybe with some shakers as people come in. Then we have a song where we sing all of our names and we get settled in for story time. We have a long story, we'll have some kind of music or movement, we'll have a nonfiction book that we read together, some more music or movement, and then 1 to 2 short stories depending on whether we can sit still any longer. And we finish up with an art project. So today I am going to read one of our favorite stories. We love this book because we know it usually means that there will be box play after story time when we read it. This is The Magic Box by Katie Clemenson. Oh, do you see? There's our box. What might be in the box? Let's find out. On her birthday, Eva was given a very special present. She opened it, jumped in, and became a master magician. Ta-da! For her first trick, she wished for what she most wanted in the whole world, a pet called Monty. Who has a pet? You have a pet? You have a dog? You have a cat? What is your cat's name? Ooh, let's see. What do you think Monty is? Is he going to be a dog or a cat? Let's see. Oh, wow! Monty turned out to be rather large. What is Monty? He's a polar bear. For her next trick, Eva pulled rabbits out of hats. Then, with a flick of her wand, she made things float in the air. For her biggest trick of all, Eva threw a huge party. There was lots of delicious food, the very best musicians, and plenty of dancing. Does that look like a fun party? I think it does. There they are. They're all playing music and dancing. What kind of animals do we see? We see a panda bear and Monty the polar bear. When everyone had danced their socks off, Eva shut her eyes, clicked her fingers. Can you click your fingers? And everything vanished. Well, not quite everything. Did you still have Monty? Yeah, she did. All of our story times also include an early literacy component. I'll usually have a different theme for each story time, maybe narrative skills, maybe print awareness, and today we are going to do a flannel board. Now, we may have looked at some of our letters in Storytime before, but in addition to letters, numbers are also an important part of print awareness. And we are going to practice our counting, our recognizing numbers, and this might look familiar to you. I only have half the numbers on here. It's a clock. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, so everybody's going to get some spots for the ladybug. We're going to pass out all our spots for the ladybug. All right, when I call your name, you get to come put a spot on the ladybug, okay? Are you ready? All right, Piper, you want to be our first person to put the spot on the ladybug? All right, come on up and put a spot on the ladybug. How many spots does our ladybug have? 1. All right, can you sing with me? Ladybug has 1 spot, 1 spot, 1 spot. Ladybug has 1 spot, pretty ladybug. All right. Johnson, you want to be the next one? All right, bring up another spot. There we go. How many spots do we have now? 1, 2. 1, 2 spots. Ladybug has 2 spots, 2 spots, 2 spots. Ladybug has 2 spots, pretty ladybug. Oh, very good. And that's a little sample of what we do for story time. Welcome to Preschool Interactive. This is our preschool story time, which is intended roughly for ages 3 to 5, although we do get a lot of toddlers, so I tend to do younger materials for them. We always start with dancing music as people come in. Right now we're doing Boots by Lori Berkner. We'll repeat several weeks. In my brown boots, in my brown boots. No, I don't like that. Welcome to Preschool Interactive. This is our story time intended for ages 3 to 5, although we do tend to get a lot of younger toddlers at it. And we will start with some dancing music as people come in and get their name tags. Then we'll have a song where we sing all of our names and get settled in for story time. We'll read a little bit longer story while we're all settled down, and then we'll have some music or movement. Then we'll read a nonfiction book together, some more music and movement, and 1 to 2 short stories. I do generally do some kind of theme. It could be a nonfiction theme like birds or animals. It could be an early literacy theme like letters or numbers. And we always end with a process art project. So today, one of our stories that we're going to read would be Magic Box by Katie Clemenson. We love this story because it usually means that our art project afterwards is going to include boxes. All right, are you guys ready to hear a story? Let's see, I see lots of bunnies. This story is called Magic Box by Katie Clemenson. On her birthday, Eva was given a very special present. She opened it, jumped in, and became a master magician. Ta-da! For her first trick, she wished for what she most wanted in the whole world, a pet called Monty. What kind of pet do you think Monty will be? Would it be a dog? Or a cat? You think he's going to be a guinea pig, Carly? I know you like guinea pigs. Let's see. Oh, wow! Monty turned out to be rather large. What's Monty? He's a polar bear! Would that be a good pet? Maybe. For her next trick, Eva pulled rabbits out of hats. Then, with a flick of her wand, she made things float in the air. For her biggest trick of all, Eva threw a huge party. There was lots of delicious food, the very best musicians, and plenty of dancing. Does that look like a fun party? I think it does. There they are. They're all having fun at the party. What kind of animals do you see? There's Monty the polar bear. And what's that? Is that a panda bear? What is he playing? Does anybody know what that is? It's a cello. Can you say cello? That's a funny word, isn't it? When everyone had danced their socks off, Eva shut her eyes, clicked her fingers, and everything vanished. Well, not quite everything. There's the Monty. There he is, yep. You think she got to keep him? I bet she did. The end. All right. Some of our earlier stories today, we talked about our letters, but numbers are also an important part of print awareness, and there are lots of ways you can practice your numbers just looking at things around the house or at the grocery store. Today, we are going to sing a song with a ladybug and practice our numbers, and I want you all to sing along with me, and everybody needs a spot. Everybody get a spot? All right. Everybody got our spot. Let's see, which numbers are around our ladybug? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, Mason, do you want to come put your spot on the ladybug? All right, bring it up here. Yep, put it right on the ladybug. There you go. All right, how many spots does the ladybug have? 1 spot. 1. Ladybug has 1 spot, 1 spot, 1 spot. Ladybug has 1 spot, pretty ladybug. All right, Piper, do you want to come put another spot in our ladybug? 2 spots. 1, 2. 1, 2. Ladybug has 2 spots, 2 spots, 2 spots. Ladybug has 2 spots, pretty ladybug. As you can tell, that song can go on for quite a long time, and we'll move our numbers around if we need to go up into double digits. So that's roughly what we do for a story time. We always have some kind of early literacy aside included in it, and we also have take-home story times out in the library that reinforce some of the concepts that we've taught. Thank you for joining me for Storytime today, friends.